Yeah, so with that said, I want to introduce a very hardworking sister. She's had a very challenging past half year this year. So, and she worked very hard in this workshop, and yeah, I really love her and appreciate her. And just welcome up Yachan to the stage, and we can cut the slideshow now. So everyone, welcome up Yachan.
Good morning, everyone.
You can cut the slideshow now.
So, hi. So, my name is Yachan, and I'm the daughter of Masanari. And if you don't know, I'm 16 and I'm a sophomore or in 10th grade high school. And this is my second year of attending the high school workshop. And like Leo said, the theme was my legacy. And honestly, before I went to the workshop, I never really thought about the thing, my legacy, because it's more about like what you're going to leave behind in the future, like your descendants or like any other people that you care about in your lives. And like, it's kind of scary thinking about the future because honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. Singer, I don't know, go to Japan, meet your mother, I don't know. But honestly, like it's just very, like, it's a really hard thing to like think about because you have to like, take the time to reflect on it. So on Friday, just a few days ago, we had a word up, which is where Virginia and Maryland meet up together at one location in Virginia or Maryland Church, and we do activities together like we do. And what we did was share testimonies about like everyone's experience at the workshop. And personally for me, I volunteered myself, and I didn't really like put so much input like other people have done. Like one testimony that someone did, it's Washington Hunter from Maryland. He's also a sophomore like me. He said like how he was really struggling a lot, seeked a lot of support, always like fighting alone, and how like he couldn't really gain too much experience from this year's workshop like last year. And honestly, personally, I can relate to that because all this time I've been always being independent, doing things on my own, doing many things. And throughout this workshop, I learned that we're never alone and that we always have support through our family, parents, community, God, and like everyone around us, even strangers. And one of the activities I did that really stood out was what Leo mentioned, which was about the mantra, where we write our own mantra on our paper plate, which I brought here, which is connect to love, love to unite. And personally for me, that means that like to be able to connect to love, which is connecting through other people and to be able to create a love. And through that love, like we all have together, we will be able to unite and eventually bring world peace. So that's what I personally think that mantra means to me. And I chose 3 obstacles, which is that I personally picked that's keeping me away from my mantra is being unconfident, too afraid to reach out of my shell, and and the fear of rejection, because I'm always like scared of being rejected or like people don't accept me for who I am. To be able to connect with people and love them. And honestly, just thinking, I thought I was too confident to like go to my goal because like the night before we did sister night where we had to like fight our sisters, our older sisters, our leaders, to go to the other side, and I beat down every single person in the room. I even scratched myself, or like I accidentally pulled on people's pants or shirts, and I made it. But this activity was a lot harder because there are also people trying to put you down, try to get you emotionally, and it was hard, but eventually I got through it to the point like I started like grabbing carpets and getting like bruises everywhere, bumps, and being sore all over my body. But through doing that, not only did I get spiritually stronger, but also physically. And it shows like how much like God has so much support in us, and like they love us. He loves us so much, and that throughout that, like all the brothers and sisters were supporting me, trying to get me through my goal. And my God that I chose in the activity was God Abby to talk with, and she really helped a lot because I look up to her so much as an older sister. But there were also other people that I looked up to also who also helped me to get to my mantra. And I felt like that activity really stood out to me the most, and I really loved that. And throughout the workshop, like, I was not as positive. Like I mentioned, I didn't like feel like the same connection that I had last year with my team or like people, because last year was just the best. But this year it was different because new place, new thing, new people. And it's just really hard because like I have to reach out, talk to new people, and I'm not like that. And like just throughout, I've been trying to push hard, trying to wonder like if God was really there for me. And I actually talked to one of my older sisters at the workshop, and she's actually core staff. Her name is Melissa, and she talked to me about like if I'm doing okay, if everything's alright. And I just told her my situation. And she told me that I should be more positive and try to be more loving and like go out there to love all my brothers and sisters, no matter if I know them or not. And it worked because like she was really there to support me, and it just made me so happy that I have someone older just looking after me. And overall, after that talk with her, like it got better and better. I started loving people more, I got more happy. And overall, what I learned from this workshop is that we're never alone in this world. Like we may be going through all these struggles in this life, and like you may think that like you may never have God in your life, but He's always there watching you. And every single one of you people here are such beautiful and wonderful people, and that we always have each other to support each other and love each other so much, no matter how much we're going through. And I just believe that's just the greatest thing that we can ever have in this world. And I realized in the end, like, oh, I wish I had more time to reflect on this or like experience more in the workshop. And like, it was over. But after like a week in 2017, I realized I can do as much as I can as a person now to change who I am, to love people more, and to be able to become a better person to impact others. And that is my plan for my legacy for the rest of my life. So thank you.
All right, let's give another round of applause for Yachty. I'm really glad she shared that because it's really tough to find support sometimes, and like Yachty, as many other people, we struggle to just take that first step or just to open up to someone when they ask, how are you doing? And sometimes it's easy as that.